Hey y'all, today we're watching The African Queen, a movie that came out in 1951. Wow. So that would put it 74 years ago. Okay, wow. It's starring Humphrey Bogart. He's famous for movies like Casablanca, which... The Big Sleep. Yeah, The Big Sleep. I've seen him in the Casablanca for sure. He's great in that. So this is probably a classic. And I think it's filmed in color. So it's like they use Technicolor. That's what they're talking about. I guess we'll see how this goes. Hope you guys enjoy our reaction to this classic, and yeah, let's get right into it.
And Katharine Hepburn.
Not related with Audrey Hepburn, I think. It's interesting they use the British spelling of color.
Maybe it's a British production? I don't know.
I feel sad that I don't know any of these people.
Now we do. After this movie.
C.S. Forester? The author of, what was his name? What did he write? Ah, never mind. I was thinking C.S. Lewis for Narnia. Different C.S., sorry. Just think at the beginning.
Just to be clear, we have no idea what this movie is about. Or at least I don't.
I think it takes place in Africa, judging from the title. But I'm no expert. 1914.
Wow.
So it's a church set up by, wow, like the color really makes it,
They even have a dog.
And they're all sweating like crazy.
It's Humphrey Bogart?
Jambo, Sultani.
Jambo.
Varagani.
Missouri.
Oh no.
Sorry I'm late, but one thing and another kept me at Lombardi. You know how it is.
Good morning, Mr. Allnut.
Morning, miss.
On the...
Splendid, they've come.
Ain't nobody in Africa. Yours truly can get up a good head of steam on the old African Queen.
Oh, so that's the name of the boat.
Mmm.
African Queen. It's vaguely uncomfortable.
His tummy. His eyes.
Maybe he's lactose intolerant.
Pink.
Is this supposed to be a comedy?
I was about to ask.
Just listen.
Man, it looks really good though, the quality of this.
Yeah.
Queer thing, ain't it? What do you suppose makes a man's stomach carry on like this?
Try a rock cake, Mr. Allnut.
All right, miss.
Doesn't want to talk about it.
Huh? Ain't a thing I can do about it.
More tea, Mr. Allnut?
Thank you, no, miss. I reckon not.
It's so weird to see him in color.
Get back to the mine before tomorrow night.
Don't hurry, Mr. Allnut.
That's just throwing me off.
Well, thanks, just a second.
And we're used to him just in like long coats and a hat.
Why not? The Germans will hold it up. Why, in heaven's name?
Oh, that's right.
Out of the war.
World War I just broke out.
Yeah.
Germans claim the British started it. British claim it was the Germans.
Well, what do you know about it? What's happened?
Well,
A little more complicated than that.
that's all I can remember. Free Belgium, Spain. I forget who's with who.
Is that all you can tell us?
I don't know if Spain was involved.
Well, I'll be shoving off. Thanks for the tea. Take care of
They're
yourselves.
so remote that they don't hear about the war at all.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
All they have are rumors. Oh.
Okay.
It might be because Germany and England and a bunch of other countries were also fighting Africa during World War One.
Oh.
Germany had its own colony. In fact, they had like this genius general who fought off the British, even though he was outnumbered.
What's the meaning of this outrage? How dare you?
Sprechen Sie Deutsch bitte, ich kann kein Englisch.
So, yeah, Germans.
They don't speak English.
Yeah.
And then they light those actually on fire.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's a crazy shot actually.
Very dangerous.
Probably had to film this in Africa, I think, judging from the trees. And his church is gonna get burned down, right?
Yeah, it was. This one. Yeah.
So I guess he's gonna be leaving then? Or...
I'll help you off with your things.
She looks a bit like the actress in that played Rose's mom.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
That's not
I
her,
was
is it?
thinking she reminds me of her. No, she would be, what, 80 by the time Titanic?
Yeah, no way.
Brother. Brother.
I guess just the hairstyle. Because it's the same as Titanic, same age.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Might have a heat stroke.
Cold.
Oh, true.
Okay. Rose, are you down there in the shop?
Also called Rose, too.
I've tried so hard.
Oh wow, did he pass away?
Maybe he fell asleep. Went unconscious. Some great acting from her.
Yeah. The quality of this copy is insane.
Yeah, it
like, you can
is.
see like their sweat and everything.
The way I look at it, they plan to make soldiers of the natives and take over all Africa. Where's the Reverend?
He's in there. He's dead.
Oh.
He really is dead.
Oh, well, now, ain't that awful? Well, that's certainly too bad, miss. That's all I can say.
Oh, he was quite bummed
Sucks.
about it.
That we can clear out of here in a hurry. The Germans might come back anytime.
I'll get ready.
Fine. I'll be as quick as I can.
Wow, just offered to bury him.
Very nice of him.
Let's go, miss. Let's go while the going's good.
Also, it's like an adventure movie then between these two. Traveling through Africa on the boat. Oh, dramatic music. That means the.
Something's gonna happen.
I know, it's like that kind of music.
Maybe it's just her leaving the place, going on an adventure.
I wonder if they built an actual boat for this.
I think they did.
You know, they probably did.
Yeah.
Now they just CGI the front of it and then like make the rest as a set so they can just film on it.
But I can't steer.
Come on.
Just hold it straight.
A little to starboard, miss. No, the other way.
She doesn't know what right and left is. Starboard. Like you say starboard to a civilian, what are they gonna say?
I have no idea what.
Starboard is right, port is left, I think.
But the war in Europe would be over before they ever hacked their way through that forest. We're in a bit of a fix, miss, no matter which way you look at it.
The Louisa, what's that?
A 100-ton steamer, miss.
Oh.
The Germans brought her overland in sections.
A 6-pounder? What's that?
A gun, miss.
Yeah.
The biggest gun in Central Africa.
So the Germans have like a giant boat there. And we know that's gonna be...
Gonna come into play.
Get across the lake. Well, yes, miss. In a dugout canoe, he had a half a dozen Swahili paddlers. Map making he was. That was his map he was looking at.
He knows so much.
Well, them? Well, that's blasting gelatin, miss. You can hit it with a hammer and it won't go off. At least
Wow.
I don't think it will. Takes a detonator to set it off.
Mr. Allnut,
Yes, miss?
what are these long, round...
It's gonna come in handy later, the
Yeah,
blasting
all these
explosives.
things. Yeah.
Mr. Allnut,
Why does it need
I'm
those?
still right here, miss. There ain't much of any other place I could be on a 30-foot boat. The kind of a fixer, jack of all trades.
Oh, that's why,
master
it's
of
for the
none, like
mine.
you say.
could you make a torpedo?
How's that, miss?
Could you make that they would stick out over the end of the boat and then run the boat against the side of a ship? They would go off, just like a torpedo, wouldn't they?
There's only one little thing wrong with your idea. There ain't nothing to torpedo.
Something to torpedo.
Oh God.
What's that?
The Louisa.
The Louisa. Well, not in no
How do you
launch,
know?
miss.
You've never tried
Well, I
it.
never tried shooting myself in the head, neither. You don't know anything about boats.
I never tried shooting myself in the head. Good line.
We can go a long way in 2 hours, Mr. Allnut.
I'll have to get the old kettle to boiling and...
Do so, Mr. Allnut?
He's like reluctant to get involved in the war.
Interesting dynamic then.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to get involved, but
You make a torpedo.
Just casually. Make a torpedo, sink the giant ass German warship.
But don't go bumping into no hippo. Makes them awful mad.
I can explain to the audience about the difference between shallows and rocks. And
yeah. But it might come into play later.
yeah.
I gotta act fast, because one of my boys dropped a screwdriver down the safety valve.
What would happen if you didn't kick her?
Whole boiler blow up.
Ah, okay.
Oh, that's good to know.
that I kind of like kicking her. She's all I've got.
I like how they're yelling at each other that whole back and
That's how
forth.
loud it was.
Yeah, it would cost them nothing to make a boat that big, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking about the camera angles for that kind of shot.
That's really
So
cool.
someone has to sit on the boat and shoot close up.
Yeah.
They hit a hippo with that. That'd be hilarious.
Change in music.
It's so dramatic.
You gonna have one, miss?
He's drinking straight out of the river.
Something the matter, miss?
Just drinking river water straight up. I mean, it wouldn't be that polluted yet.
I'd like a cup of tea.
You could boil it with the steamer.
That's true.
Oh, yeah. It's just boiled already.
Plus, it'll taste a little rusty, but then we can't have everything, can we?
He's actually he's really funny in this.
Yes, he is. He's got everything.
It's
So-
mustard, though, it says on the side.
It's too hot to eat.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
Yeah, in our
Too
humid
hot to
country.
eat. Yeah.
How long you been out here,
You have to wear those full outfits in this weather.
About
That's
10
true.
years.
A boatload of us Canucks came over to work on it. Don't know yet what they wanted a bridge for, both sides of the river being
Canucks
the
and
same.
Canadians.
Why does a chicken cross the road?
I beg your pardon.
Nothing, miss. You didn't see any crocodiles in this did you, miss?
Crocodiles, no.
There's no shallows for them. The current's too swift.
She's like
Oh,
crocodiles.
crocodiles.
I could do with a
I
bear.
feel like hippos
before
would be
I turn in.
scarier than crocodiles.
That's true.
They're big enough to turn over the boat.
Bound, hang off the anchor chain. You can stay back here in this.
Very well, Mr. Owner.
That's the ticket.
Oh, they're dressing on opposite sides, so they all look at each other.
Mm.
He still looks back at her.
Nice camera angle.
Yeah. Oh, they're bathing, I see.
Mm.
I wonder how old she is in this.
Wasn't she like 40s?
So they're ironically very age appropriate.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
That's
Good
a
luck.
climb. She's very agile. She's using her feet like that.
Owner,
Right here.
I can't get back into the boat. Close your eyes, please, Mr. Owner.
Those eyes.
She was very skinny. Is that? I wonder if is that like what beauty standards are like back then, in the 50s?
Oh, she looks okay to me.
Uh,
When I think of skinny, I think of the
Skeletons?
what actresses went through in the 90s and 2000s. That's cool.
ooh, that must be miserable as hell. No cover.
Yeah.
And he's sleeping out there, and she's sleeping under shade.
Under the covers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For him.
Mr. Owner,
Why?
what are you doing?
Why?
Get out. This instant.
It's raining.
Yeah, I don't blame him. Just taking cover.
Mr. Owner,
That's great. It lets her. It shows the audience she's thinking about it because of the sound
you
of
may
the.
come in out of the rain.
That's cute. No,
She probably just woke up and
Yeah.
didn't realize it.
wasn't thinking about it.
Yeah.
I'm glad she didn't spell it out.
Yeah.
There's an umbrella. Oh, that's nice
Oh,
of her.
that's nice. Yeah. That was so realistic, like her going back when the umbrella was tipping over.
It took them 6 cuts to get that right. 6 takes.
Not a very good smell for a flower.
They're very pretty, though.
Yes, we're getting near the rapids.
So soon?
Just around that bend.
Uh-oh.
Oh. She looks
like-
alarmed and
He's like, this is
enjoying
why we
this.
keep the engine running. Oh, you can see 2 stuntmen.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
wait, maybe dummies.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's safer.
Yeah. Oh, you can see where they switched to green
Oh,
screen
the
here.
green screen.
They have dummies there. That's so funny. The quality of our copy's too good that we can see that.
Oh, but
Oh, that's
those
done
were
there.
real people. Nice.
It wouldn't make sense. It's too dangerous to film it, so they put just stationary figures.
Hey, miss.
I like how they're both unsure. Like they both have their own.
Yeah, but he seemed to be more in control because he's more familiar with the environment.
I never dreamed that any mere physical experience could be so stimulating.
How's that, miss?
I've only known such excitement a few times before. I can hardly wait.
But, miss.
They're not speaking the same language.
I don't wonder you love boating, Mr. Allnut.
Oh, she's crazy.
Is something the matter, Mr. Allnut? Tell me.
Actually, have him drink it?
Nothing.
I was like, he switches
Nothing
cups.
you done it.
We'll go in the daylight. We'll go on the far side of the river from Shona just as fast as ever we can.
So we're trying to avoid the German fort, but
You agreed to go.
let's go at night.
I never did.
Oh, now he's trying to weasel out of it.
What you get for feeling sorry for people. Well, I ain't sorry no more, you crazy psalm-singing, skitty old maid.
My God, his turn here is great.
Yeah, I wonder if he's a little bit drunk.
Yeah, calling her old maid, someone who's single.
Yeah,
I guess that's an insult.
especially back in the day.
The wine's begins to blow.
And he's drunk.
And the little boat, little wobble so. Then overboard.
She's gonna grab it out of his hand and throw it.
Sticky, twicky little thumb.
Oh.
Nice.
She's dumping out all of it.
So you weren't wrong.
Yeah. I can hear her like dumping it right now. Yep. I hope she keeps one though, just to keep his morale up. Absolutely horrified.
Oh, miss. Oh, have pity, miss.
Have pity, miss.
It ain't your property. Oh. Oh.
That's what he's gonna hang over. Great shot.
Yeah, it is. Wow.
Man, like the quality of the copy brings out everything, like the sweat, you know, her eye movement, stuff like that.
Yes.
And that's something you see usually in a black and white movie. Look at all those wrinkles.
Great thing to have a lady aboard with clean habits. Man alone, he gets
Still
looking like
angry.
a hog. Just look at her, miss. See how she practically sparkles. Myself, too.
I was trying to impress
You never
her.
had a look at me without whiskers. No. Miss, how's about a nice little cup of tea? Now, don't you stir. I'll be glad to make it for you.
What was that?
Godzilla's in the movie too.
Trying to get her attention. Almost like a little boy.
Yeah.
Do you hear me? Huh?
Like, I don't think there's like an elephants and all that nearby.
So you think it was your nasty drunkenness I minded?
Well, what else?
You promised you'd go down the river.
Ah.
Sorry to disappoint you, but don't blame me. Blame the Yolanga.
You promised.
Well, I'm taking my promise back.
And they're both so good in this.
There they are.
It would not work without these two. Like, being the chemistry in the duo.
Yeah, they're very natural. The acting, I mean.
All right, miss. You win, as the crocodiles will be glad to hear. Down the river we go.
Get up steam. Breakfast can wait.
Oh, wow, look at that shot.
Wow, yeah.
Wow! They're actually filming next to some crocodiles? That's so
And
sick.
they're actually coming over. Nice.
Then the sun will be in their eyes.
Huh?
Oh, smart.
Say the sun will be in their eyes.
Ah, so she wants to approach the fort from the side where, if they look out towards the river, the sun will be in their face. Blocking the boat. Smart.
Ooh.
That is a really sick shot.
Yeah.
Like, I'd have to film that in 1951.
Gave myself up for dead back where we started.
That's the spirit.
Mr. Allnut!
The German fort, yeah, there's the old German imperial flag.
Oh.
Gotta get down, man.
There's still got crocodiles there in the back.
They should bring the crocodile army over to them.
Oh, so they see them just fine, even with the sun in their face.
Warum landen Sie nicht? Sie landen wahrscheinlich am unteren Steg.
There's nobody on board, I guess.
It's quite creepy with them standing.
Es kann nicht. Das Steuer ist kaputt.
I think they dubbed them.
Feuer über das Schiff.
Wow. It's really dangerous, holy.
Get down lower, man!
Casual about it. I don't think she realizes how dangerous bullets are. She's never had to
Looks like
experience
she's
it.
having fun. Oh no.
Oh shit.
People come out.
It's a good thing that those can't be set off by bullets. Yeah, that's why he's not concerned about that. He might get hit.
Oh my god, it's so dangerous.
It's a good thing that those soldiers are inaccurate. I'm not even sure they're aiming. They're just firing at hipfire. Again, they're so lucky that those explosives don't go off with gunshots. He's using duct tape!
Time to do all
Did they have
this.
duct tape in 1914? Oh shit. He's gonna get hit, right?
Oh no. Oh, nice. Oh, the sun.
Nice job. That's why she planned on that approach. Not even bothering to take up the tape, it's too dangerous.
Yeah, it's not.
You know, you can always remove it later.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yes, everything's all right.
Don't say that.
Steam up and boiler don't bust in that manhole, and we don't pile up on them rocks.
Oh no.
Oh
Another
boy.
one.
And he said the white water is dangerous, I think. Holy shit.
Oh.
That looks like not fun. Yeah, I can totally understand why they switched to dummies for that one. Way too dangerous. It's like taking two of them to hold it.
Oh yeah.
The duct tape's still there.
Duct tape is
I'm just wondering if they had
magic.
duct tape in 1914. I'm really curious. I'll look that up later.
I love the water going in like
Yeah.
that. Makes it even more realistic. Oh no!
Insane shot.
Yeah, it is.
Obviously, they had the blue screen it, but still, it looks really good.
Yeah,
Just
it's
the
really
water.
good.
Yeah. Probably just hose them from the sides. Okay, how did they get to the waterfall there? They didn't show that part.
Sure put one over on him that time, didn't we, man?
What a curious feeling had people shooting at you.
Surprised to see the African
I'm curious feeling how many people shooting at us.
Sorry about your hat. The way he opens it without looking at it,
Without
really.
looking
That's
at
great.
it. That's his like little private space
Yeah.
to think and go. Those eyes.
Don't wear yourself out.
His face is
Expression,
great.
yeah.
He's actually really
It's like,
funny.
what am I doing? Never thought we'd see him in a movie like this. No, they're falling for each other.
It was pretty obvious early on.
Yeah.
The scene
Well,
already with the
actually, I
tent.
wasn't quite sure if they would have any romance in this movie.
It is a 50s movie,
True.
so
And it's Humphrey Bogart.
yeah. Or at least they're more age appropriate.
Yeah.
Ow.
Mm.
Oh, thank you, miss.
Where did they get shoes though, I wonder? Like, it's not like they can walk into Nike. Especially in the middle of Africa.
But they probably have their own footwear, right?
Yeah, probably.
Recognize these flowers, Mr. Allnut? I don't suppose they even have a name.
Well, whether they have or not, they sure are pretty.
He's not talking about the flowers. That was kind of an awkward
Aw.
angle to kiss, I will say. Now she's the one making the tea that's kind of rusty tasting.
She's getting used to the life.
Actually,
Nice.
That's a cute shot.
Yes.
Pretending to be asleep.
Mr. Allner. Dear.
Dear? Yeah, that got his
Already?
attention.
Dear, what is your first name?
Where's his Rose, right?
Charlie.
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 That's a nice name.
Her smile.
Charlie.
I expect it's just about the prettiest place I've ever been to, and that's saying a lot.
Yeah,
Well,
I'll
not that I ain't
bet.
all for going on down. How's that, miss? I mean, Rosie.
I had a moment of weakness.
Rosie.
We'll go on. Thank heaven for your strength,
There's the hippos.
Wow.
Wow.
That's so cool that they have all these animals in this
Yeah, I know.
movie.
It's probably fun for kids too because they have like hippos and stuff.
That's true.
The crocodile shot was really cool in particular.
Oh yeah.
They filmed this before BBC. Monkeys are like, who's that guy and why is he making fun of us? It's like, why are they making fun of us? They live on a boat.
Oh no.
Listen.
Uh-oh.
Another one?
His face there.
Oh.
Oh, that's an actual waterfall. Oh boy. Did they lose anything?
I wonder how much damage we've done.
Let's get the water out and see.
Well, they still have all the explosives.
You gotta go down underneath and take a look. I hope there's no fancy
They get two
currents down
pants?
there. Here goes.
I wonder if the propeller shattered. No, not propeller. The rudders broke. That's him, right? Is it?
Yeah, it is him.
They didn't get a stunt actor for that,
I guess not.
Could you see
or
anything?
somebody that looks very much like him.
We'll have to make a new blade then. There's lots of iron and stuff that you could use.
Tie it on.
Well, if you think that would do, but
She's like convincing him
better
slowly.
to weld it on.
Oh yeah, the blade snapped off there. That's cool.
Let me help you.
How do you mean? What do you think you're gonna do?
I'm going to go down there too.
Oh, nice.
Rosie, are you cracked? The currents down there are fierce.
I like that she's really capable in this movie too. She's helping with coming up with ideas and all that. That's really cool.
So there's a melt down something to attach to it. And so it doesn't properly fit.
Both of them are
Wow,
doing it
it's just a
together.
reattached one.
That is so cool.
Oh, nice transition there.
Yeah, that was really cool.
Question is, will she stand up under a full head of steam?
Only one way to find out.
They're out there. The Lord help us if it ain't the right one.
Only one way to find out.
Mm.
He was like looking at her like, yes, we can do it. Wow, look at that blue sky.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Their adventure down the river continues to blow up a German warship.
Here we are, going down the river like Anthony and Cleopatra on that barge.
They just add random sound effects. I love it.
Oh, cool.
Wow, they have actual elephants there too.
I don't think there's another man alive who could have done it.
Well, right you are, Rosie, because no other man alive's got you.
Oh,
Never
nice
forget the way
compliment.
you look going over the phone.
Nice shot. Scare away all the
Very
birds.
nice, yeah.
Rosie, I got a feeling that pretty soon we're gonna wish we was back shooting the rapids. No.
But I'm being eaten alive.
What's that you said about being eaten alive? Look.
Don't they have blankets? Cover themselves in.
Charlie!
Oh, smart. He's covering her. I think they just probably rubbed some film on it.
Oh, yeah.
That's a really cool and interesting effect. He has to get the anchor out of there and then...
He's trying his best.
Yeah.
It's only
There's only one man.
one man.
Let's pull off for the night. doesn't work out at all. He doesn't have steam, but he can still use a propeller. The oar?
I've heard of them driving buffalo and native cattle stark staring mad, so they just run and run till they fall down dead.
Wow.
We'll never lack the stories to tell our grandchildren, will we?
Man, they went on a hell of a journey.
Yeah.
The filming process of this must have been crazy.
Yeah, I was just thinking as well.
Pays your money and you take your choice.
That way.
Put her over.
It's like, whatever, pick any side you want.
She's come a long way.
Yep. Soundtrack in this is really creepy sometimes.
Yes.
I like they both look like a complete mess.
Yes.
You know,
I like that too.
some films today would be like, oh, they have to look immaculate and perfect makeup, but they look like an actual disaster. I mean, I don't know. What do you think of her? Does she look like she's not?
It looks like she's been through a lot. And it helps that the environment is actually real and not like CGI'd or...
Pull this old boat along with the hook and
You see all the mud on the oar too. Nice detail.
get out.
Yeah, that's true.
Carry her. What I said about having to get out and carry this old boat meant to be a joke.
Wow.
That's terrifying if there's crocodiles
God,
or snakes
yeah.
or God knows what else is in the water. And it looks so sweaty, which gives it a lot of, it really immerses you in the movie, like how dirty they are.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they even show, like, the oar in the back.
Oh, it's, leeches.
No,
Those are leeches.
Yeah.
Poison your blood.
So.
Oh.
Jeez.
They look so... Oh. Their acting is so realistic here.
Yeah, I'd be scared
I think
for
the
this too.
acting is...
Yeah.
It's probably, like, the idea
Oh
of
my God.
something...
You better check
Well,
around
you better, yeah.
your genital area the most.
There's anything in the world I hate is leeches. The little devils.
God, their acting sells it completely.
Yeah. Well, they're exhausted and scared.
Oh, yeah, that too. Oh, no.
So go back in the water.
Oh, yeah.
And he hates leeches, and he has to still pull it out. Oh, no.
Oh, God, yeah, this... Both of them now. Oh, this whole section is actually...
Like anxiety.
Feels like they're, anxiety-inducing.
So much anxiety.
Yeah. And they both have to work together
Yep.
to get out of this mess.
Fine specimen of a man I am, ain't I?
You're the bravest man that ever lived. You just overdue, that's all. What you need is a few hours sleep.
Yeah.
Judge us not for our weakness, but for our love. And open the doors of heaven for Charlie and me.
Well, God send some help instead. Jeez. Great acting from her, though.
Yeah, she's been both of them have been wonderful in this film.
It's right there. There's the lake. Ah, so it sends a flood so they can carry the boat up and move off. See? See, okay. The God in this movie is pretty useful. They had nothing to hide below, though.
Yeah, this time.
Nice. And then the water will pick them up out of the mud, yeah.
Wow. Breaking the fourth wall.
Yeah. The draft's telling us everything's gonna be okay. Lions, too.
Wow.
That's so cool they got all
This
these
is
animals
so
in this
cool,
shot.
yeah.
I think those are miniatures. That's
Yeah,
it.
it
And then
looks
this
like
one's
it.
like back to real set. Quite cool. They're using like bubbles to like indicate like the water getting foamy there.
That's true.
See? God
It's
let
like a
them know.
river.
Yeah, that's a good
Great shot.
I have no idea. Well, that's convenient.
They're probably both so exhausted.
Yeah, trying to move like a, 10-ton boat or whatever it weighs.
Ugh, yeah.
Yeah. I'd be dead tired too, I'm sure.
Oh.
Wait a second, we're moving?
It's a good thing they were able to sleep through that rain.
The rain might have just carried the water downstream.
Oh, true.
That's why. Man, look how torn their shirts are.
Yes.
His beard's almost reground back.
Rosie, dear, look. We're on the lake.
Now comes the last problem. Blowing up the German warship.
Away from these reeds where we can breathe.
Oh, sure. We'll be out of here in a jiffy.
What a relief.
I never thought about that the air would get heavier in like the reeds area. That's really interesting.
That is true, yeah.
Just to show you there's no hard feelings, I'll make you another cup of tea. Carry on more over a cup of tea than I do over a glass of gin.
Uh-oh.
Sister Louisa, and she's coming right toward us. She must be doing a good 12 knots. Gotta make a run for it, back to the reed.
What?
They have to hide because
Yeah.
they don't have a cannon or anything to shoot back. They don't have any guns either.
Nice. Back here again.
But at least they can hide and come out because the water's now higher.
True.
She's coming right toward us.
Oh, nice. There's the cannon.
Oh, yeah.
Going toward that island.
There's the German flag.
We're there for the night and leave in the morning. Tuesday someplace else, and then Wednesday they'll be back here.
How long will it take to get the torpedoes ready?
Damn, the torpedoes. Full speed ahead.
You're thinking of taking the Queen out at night when the Louisa comes back, ain't you, old girl? We ought to manage it.
We ought to manage it. The most understated message ever.
It'll work. 50 miles wide. Louisa does about 12 knots. It's 120 miles a day. Yep.
Wow.
Back here tomorrow.
He's really good at the math. Because he has to as a sailor.
Yeah.
When she comes, we'll be ready for her.
Ooh.
Representing as she does the Royal Navy.
It really does feel like the African Queen is the third character in this film.
Yeah.
This whole thing was my idea, wasn't it? I'm the logical one to carry it out.
I'm the
I'm
logical
surprised
one.
at you. You're a very sensible woman, as a rule. Now, we won't have any more talk along those lines.
Now look here, Charlie Old Nut, I can manage this boat.
I feel like both of them, they go.
You can, and you
Yeah.
know it.
Rosie, you're cracked. You just agreed this was a one-man job?
But you convinced me that it isn't. So now it's settled. We'll go together. Who do you think you are ordering me about?
I'm the captain, that's who. And I ain't taking you along. You'd only be in my way.
Doesn't want her to get
I
hurt.
was in your way going down the rapids. Oh, Charlie, they're having our first quarrel.
Oh, we're blowing up a German warship.
Just typical couple stuff.
I wouldn't want to go on to Kenya without you.
Aw.
All right. It'll be you at the tiller and me at the engine.
As always.
Just like it was from the start.
And there's the Louisa. Right on time.
With like the subtle
Yeah,
thong.
at the same time.
Oh, this is actually an insane plot. Blow up a
Yes.
German warship with their homemade torpedoes. So we're gonna get our climactic scene. Did you hear what he said? They built that ship in sections. The warship, they brought it in by sections because there's no shipyard there, I'm sure. Let's go at night, but also let's hang up a bright red flag where I can see a bright red blue flag. It's kind of funny. If they were really wanted to be stealthy, they would hang down the flag, but they gotta look cool.
True.
Jeez.
Wow.
The African Queen. They really are having the flag out. And it's raining too, to
now
be
it's
dramatic.
raining.
Though that does hide them more. This plot is insane.
Yeah, it is.
Of course, the Germans probably won't be looking for a lone boat trying to blow them up with homemade torpedoes. I wouldn't think of that at all. There'd be like, no way. Oh, he's moving the weight back, I guess?
Rosie, we're sinking.
Oh, no.
shit. Oh no. What a torpedo. Oh
This is some
jeez.
insane weather for
Yeah.
this lake.
Rosie!
What is your nationality? You are aware that the punishment for giving false testimony before this court is death by hanging? Who cares? All but members of the forces of His Imperial Majesty, Kaiser Wilhelm II? Who cares? You are accused of being a spy. Wir haben nichts als Indizienbeweise gehört. Verteidigung kann da kaum etwas hinzufügen.
Wow, I'm surprised he got onto the ship.
Herr Kapitän, wir haben noch einen aufgefunden. Eine Frau.
Oh, a woman.
Oh, that's what he said.
A vow.
Was there a woman with you?
Oh, he didn't see the woman.
Rosie! Off her! Rosie! Rosie!
Charlie!
Rosie!
Jeez.
What were you doing on the lake?
We were boating.
Last night in such weather?
We were not responsible for the weather.
How you acquired torpedoes?
Mr. Allnut made them.
How very interesting.
You don't believe me, do you? Charlie, tell
It's
them
nice
how
they
you
kicked
made
him
the
out because he
torpedoes.
thought of their story.
And you know what I used? Cartridges and nails and blocks of soft wood.
But everyone knows the rivers are navigable.
We came down it, though, didn't we, Charlie? And in the African Queen.
It's like whatever. Oh,
There it
it's
is.
still gonna ram them. Are they all gonna die on board? That'll be hilarious.
Oh
my
god.
What a dramatic ending that
Oh
would
wow,
be.
look at that shot. Uh-oh.
That's a dual focus it.
My god. What a turn of events.
Zuerst der Mann.
Would you hang us together, please?
Los.
He looks like the ambassador from Doctor Strangelove.
Oh.
We want to get married. It'll only take a minute. It'll mean such a lot to the lady.
Very well, if you wish it, absolutely.
It's like whatever.
No, let's just fix their hair.
We're gonna hang you, but first we're gonna marry
What are
you.
the names again? Do you, Rose, take this man to be your lawful wedded husband?
I do.
Oh my god.
By the authority vested in me by Kaiser William II, I pronounce you man and wife. Proceed with the execution.
He's pretty.
What
He's
kind
pretty
of-
efficient.
What a sentence. Proceed with the execution. Aww.
Oh, nice
Oh, they
shot.
did it.
That shot's
Nice.
incredible. Them
Yeah.
doing that well.
Run! Get out of there.
I like that most of the crewmen are probably colonial soldiers.
Yeah.
Because it makes sense they don't have the sailors down here. The main sailors will all be with the army back in Germany. Wow.
So they did it. The salute or
Well, they're married now.
well, they did it. They actually.
That's hilarious. I can't believe it.
What happened?
Yeah.
We did it, Charlie! We did it!
But how?
Nice.
Well, what do you think?
You all right, Mrs. Allnut?
Wonderful. And you, Mr. Allnut.
Pretty good for an old married man.
Twist it around.
There was a bold fisherman set sail from
No one's gonna believe their story that he blew up the main German warship on the lake.
and the gay macaroon.
Both of them, yeah.
But
Nice.
They filmed it in
actually
Africa.
Filmed it in
Yeah,
Africa.
makes sense. And at a studio
Oh,
in
and
London.
at the
Yeah.
studios. They did it! Oh, is there any credits?
Probably not. Oh, they restored it
Oh,
in
it's
2009.
restored.
These are okay. Restoration.
Good job, guys. Y'all
Did a
did
good job. It looks gorgeous.
Yeah, it was great. Oh, yeah.
By the powers vested in me, you are married. Kill them. He's so efficient.
Makes me think Pirates of the Caribbean, the third movie, was like a nod to this one.
Oh yeah,
when,
that's true.
When Barbossa married both of them.
Well, that was hilarious.
That was great.
Just straightforward, like, fine, I'll marry you. You're married. Kill them.
Okay, now proceed with the execution.
This movie was kind of funny.
It was.
Like a lot of funny moments.
Yeah.
And also some serious moments at time.
Yeah, both of them dying together. That was. I mean,
it was pretty dark.
That was dark.
If it had happened, but thankfully, it's a 1950s movie, so they wouldn't be that dark.
I love Charlie's reaction, saying like, "What happened?"
He was like really confused.
Oh, he actually did it! And his laugh.
He was really baffled. He probably thought it was an accident. Like they blew up the
Yes.
ship without us. Okay.
Well, that was a fun movie.
Yeah, very fun movie.
Lots of great shots of the animals, both of their adventures.
Oh yeah, I bet the kids back then loved it, right? You get to see animals and then the romance.
Swiss Family Robinson in that regard. Like, I had fun watching the animals in that movie too.
Oh yeah, I did too.
Yeah, so it's probably.
And the hilarious like Home Alone fight they have on the fort.
Yeah, that's right, the Home Alone fight.
Right.
This is a Home Alone fight too, but they brought Home Alone to them.
They brought like a homemade torpedoes. I can't believe she thought of the idea though. She's like,
she was so great in this movie.
Let's sink the German warship, the biggest one in the middle of the lake.
Yeah.
How? With torpedoes. You can make
homemade,
them, right?
Yeah,
Thankfully,
exactly.
he can make anything. Luckily for her.
Oh yeah, he's great.
Yeah, he's a machinist, so he can make all that.
She was a great character in this one.
Yeah.
Like, because a lot of women characters in the 50s or around this time, they sort of rely on their male counterpart. At least that's what I observed in some of these movies back in the day. But she was great.
Yeah, Katharine Hepburn, right?
Yeah, great actress.
Wonderful
too.
actress.
Yeah.
And Humphrey Bogart, of course, is great at too. With his like monologuing and his him being like half cowardly at times and then later he wasn't really being cowardly. He just didn't want to risk her.
Yeah.
He was happy to do it
really
himself.
Loved her.
Yeah.
Well, he was great in this movie too, because we're used to seeing him in detective style movies that were made in the 40s too. So.
Yeah, we've seen. I only seen him in two. Casablanca, and the other one. I don't remember anything about it. The one where he plays a detective.
The Big Sleep.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
So.
I barely remember that one though.
I'll have to watch his other ones. But yeah, these two really made the film work, like their chemistry, and how they bounce off of each other. One with common sense, the other one with both common sense. So it works out pretty well.
Yeah, it does, because he knows his stuff. She was bent on getting her revenge.
She had common sense as well.
Yeah, she did. Yeah, that was really quite an adventurous movie. Very fun. I'm sure the kids loved it back in the day. And adults, too.
Like, now that it's technically restored, you can see more. The dummies are more obvious. Yeah, stuff like that. But I'm sure back then it wasn't too obvious. And,
but that's the problem.
It's still really well shot.
Oh, yeah.
It's super well shot. And, we mentioned this earlier, right? How dirty they looked, how sweaty. It really adds to it, ironically, with them restoring it in higher detail.
Yes.
They look old and muddy and destroyed from the trip. That it really immerses you in the movie.
Oh, yes. This movie, don't hate me for this, but this movie reminded me of Anaconda.
Anaconda. Oh, yeah, Anaconda probably had some nods on this.
Yeah, and traveling on a boat.
That's like a lot of movies with boats are just basically
I know. I don't know why I thought of Anaconda. That's why I said that. There's a lot of movies like this, but I thought of Anaconda.
And like you said, the boat became a third character.
Yeah.
First, it lost its hat, and then
it died.
It died, but
Rip.
It sank the largest German warship.
Good for you.
In that lake, so good job.
Yeah.
I think the only German warship.
She got her revenge.
Like a kind of a niche. They would never make a movie today about like a couple traveling through Africa in 1914 trying to sink a German warship. That seems like a little.
At times I thought, if they ever like make another movie like this, they could make it into a horror style where two people are stuck on a boat together.
I'm sure there's something like that.
Yeah, and then one becomes really violent towards the end. It becomes final girl chase with an axe. I'm not a screenwriter. But yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Yeah. A really fun film and
very enjoyable.
Great acting for both of them.
Yes.
They really upheld their roles.
Yeah, they were funny. They were sweet. They were realistic.
I was kind of bummed we couldn't get our subtitles working because sometimes I didn't know what they really said because of because they're still speaking English like we are, but
the audio though.
The audio and their sayings are a little different, so it takes me a second to catch what they're saying.
For me, it's the audio too.
Yeah, the audio. But yeah, it really restored it really well. It looks really great. There's like a little politics going on, right? You know, like the World War One happening.
Oh yeah.
And then they're fighting the Imperial Germans, not the Nazis. These are the Imperial Germans, a bit different.
Oh yeah. I feel like that's where Star Wars also got their inspiration, like the uniform here with the. Like
they just got it from the Nazis.
Straight up.
Yeah. Germans have always been immaculate dressers for some reason.
For some reason.
But yeah, fun film.
Yeah.
I wonder if that was the actor from Doctor Strangelove.
That was around the same time.
Yeah.
1950s.
That was 16 years after this, so I don't know if it's the same actor, but it looked like him.
With more wrinkles.
Just more wrinkles. I'll have to look it up, see if that was him. It just looked like him, so I thought.
It's possible.
By the powers vested in me, you are man and wife. Execute them on schedule.
Proceed to execution.
Pretty straightforward.
Very straightforward.
Man, that would be dark if they were executed and the ship blew up at the same time.
I really thought it was going to take such a dark turn because I
no, that
didn't
would
know
be too
where it was
dark
going.
for the 50s.
Yeah, that's true.
They could do it now, maybe, if they had the funding for this. Yeah. Fun, great movie.
Yeah, great movie.
Hope you guys enjoyed our reaction to this classic.
Yes.
If you have any more classics you'd like us to watch or suggest in the comments below, yeah, please leave them down there. And the full reaction will be on our Patreon, as well as our next movie. Thanks for watching our reaction. Take care, and
have a good day.